2010. Naast mij een soul diva, Mrs. Sharon Jones. Welcome to the festival.
Hey, glad to be here. Glad to be here.
How is it with you?
Well, all right, the festival itself is great, except for now that it's storming, pouring down rain. And Mr. Al Green is on. I didn't get a chance to see him but 5 minutes. But I know Macy Gray is going on after me. And then coming here, we left Slovakia last night from doing a festival. And we had a tour bus, and the air conditioning broke down. So we just driven like 15 hours, 16 hours with no air conditioning. And then I had to get here and run to the hotel. Now I run here and do this. So, but it's all good. It's all good.
I'm thankful for you being here because the way you're talking, it feels as if I know you. If I listen to I Learned the Hard Way, Miss Jones speaks her heart.
That's right. I speak my heart, and that's it. That's it. Sometimes I think I speak my heart a little bit too much.
But who is Sharon Jones?
Sharon Jones is just a young woman that's been out here for the last 15 years trying to make it into this music business. Being turned down years ago when I was in my little early 20s and stuff, saying that I didn't have the look over in America, you know. And me and the Dapkings and Daptone Records, it's just we this new soul stuff that I'm gonna say this, and I've never said it before. A lot of these new young British artists, all these young girls coming out with this new soul retro stuff, they got all that from me.
It's got to be the way it is. Get it go, hey. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now listen, y'all. Hungry man, brother got to eat. Talking about that working man. Brother got to get off his feet. Now those y'all are seeing me for the first time, y'all don't understand me when I get on this stage. This is what happens. When this mic gets in my hand, I tend to lose my mind. I can't control myself. My body wants to dance, my feet wants to move, my whole body starts shaking, and I can't help but dancing. But before I get through this, I got to take these shoes off. Let me take off these daggone heels. I'm gonna break it down right now. You know what? Let me take these earrings off too. All right, now let me explain to you. Break it on down again. Now let me explain to you. I got ancestors two sets of ancestors. Now my first set of ancestors are from West Africa. Now let me change this here to you. See, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, my ancestors in West Africa, things start changing over there. This is what was going on in West Africa. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that's what they was doing. Taking my people one by one. They was putting them in chains every day. My people was running and hiding and saying, where we gonna run, where we gonna hide, what we gonna do, what we gonna do, what we gonna do, what we gonna do, what we gonna do. And I can just imagine my ancestors running, trying to get away. Say, what? How? And then I can imagine my great-great-great-great-grandpa. He said, come here. You know what we need to do? Maybe if we dance, it'll bring some peace to this land, and they'll stop taking us away. And I think my ancestors from West Africa, hundreds of years ago, they did a little dance when something like, yeah, what? Ships and boats, and they brought them across the water to the New World, America. But when they got to America, my next set of ancestors was standing tall. I'm talking about the Native American Indians. Let me name a few. Cherokee, Seminole, Mohawk, Apache, Blackfoot, just to name a few. And I'm quite sure my great-great-grandfather, he noticed changes too. He said, come here, y'all. Let me explain what's going on. This is what they're doing. Killing our buffalo each and every day. The buffalo is our main source of protection. Our food, our shelter. We make our homes. We make our clothes. What we gonna do? 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 He said, you know what? Maybe we need to dance. Bring some peace to this land. And maybe they'll stop killing our buffaloes, taking our homes. And I think my ancestors, Native American, did a little dance, something like this. Now wait a minute. And then, along came me. A combination of both of my ancestors. And where I get this dancing thing from, I was sitting in my church. Now in my church, they like to shout. And I don't know if y'all don't know what they shout about, but that shout stirred me up. It gets in your bone and it stirs you up. Now let me explain right damn what the shout is about. You see, it starts in my feet, and then my feet begin to shout.